Okay. Hello, this is Olivia from Boss Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you, Aquarius, for July the 13th through the 18th. I've already gone ahead and laid out your cards. Yeah. Your first card on the deck is the Lovers in reverse. Now this talks about a break or a divorce, and it's permanent. Now the Four of Swords in the reverse talks about somebody needing to stop right now, take a rest, take some time out, recover, get your health back. If you're starting to feel unhealthy, just stay down until you're ready to get back up. And then with the Three of Cups, it looks like there's some kind of celebration going on with friends perhaps, or family. And then, so this is you, Aquarius, and then your person on this side. That we have the Page of Wands. Now this talks about somebody that's immature, they're bored, lacking direction in a sense, don't know what to do with themselves. Then they also have the Justice card. So we'll see what that's about. And then the Nine of Swords in reverse talks about this. In the upright, the Nine of Swords is kind of like losing sleep at night, not able to stay asleep solid perhaps, just tossing and turning, you know, something on that order. But in the reverse, it is diminishing. It's on the way out. And then on the bottom of the deck, I have the Four of Wands, which talks about a stable home where family, friends can visit. Maybe a trellis in the backyard or something. It's beautiful. Okay, and then let's go ahead and start clarifying. Okay. So yeah, there's been a break. And it's been hard on you, Aquarius. And your person is they're bored. But there's some justice here, so it means when I see the Justice card, that means that somebody's already judged themselves or the situation and have determined, and the divine has stepped in and said, yes, the judgment that you placed on yourself was done in your favor. So that's good. There should be no repercussions of any sort on a breakup, in other words, is the way I see it. For either. Okay, let's clarify the Lovers in reverse. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So that could be you, Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that she's not happy, but she's not horrible. She's not like some of the other queens in reverse. She might be one of those that kind of just shuts down and just stays indoors and doesn't come back out for a while, possibly. And the divine is stepping in. There's going to be temperance here, so that means that there's an angel in the background working in your favor, Aquarius, to get you back to life again. You'll be fine. You'll just have to pick yourself up and keep going. I know it's easier said than done. And then the Four of Swords in reverse. What is it that we need to know here, please? Apparently you thought there was going to be a marriage. That would be why you were hurt so bad. You were thinking there was going to eventually be a marriage here, and it ended up being a break instead. That would be hurtful. I can see that being pain. And the need to recovery and rest. And now you're single again. if you were married. I don't see, it could be that there was a marriage, but I don't see that up here. Okay, but even with the single card, this is somebody that's financially well off. I mean, they're not wealthy like the Queen would be, but they do have funds and they have money. If they need to, they could, you know, share. The 3 over here is what she doesn't need for herself, that she could share with others if need be. She's not afraid to do that. And then the 3 of Cups, what is this about? Some kind of celebration? Are you being recognized for something? Oh, you're going to end up being a fool. So in other words, if you go out drinking with your friends, you're going to get really foolish because you don't really drink, do you, Aquarius? So this Fool in reverse just talks about not really having any direction, not really, I would say probably like, you know how you feel when something really bad has happened to you, and then you rest and you feel better, and then all of a sudden, just because you feel a little bit better, you're going to go all out wild, in a sense. That's kind of the energy that I feel here. I don't know how to word it into one word. It's funny. Carelessness, being unprepared, and absence. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, let's put one more card on there, please. You might be hanging on to your money, or maybe you're hanging on to something. Maybe you're not letting the situation go. It's been judged. You need to let it go. And justice here. We know that the divine's already judged it. It's done. But I know it's, like I said, it's not that easy, is it? Let's clarify the Page of Wands in reverse. No goodbye, no little emotional gift of hello or goodbye. And there's a secret that's being revealed. Let's get one more for that. I always like to get the secrets if we can. Sometimes the cards won't let us. It could be that somebody's working on something. That's interesting because the angel here is working on getting Aquarius back in shape. Interesting. Or maybe this person is just working really hard. But why would that be a secret revealed? Interesting. Anyway. Tell us about justice. Oh. The 6 of Cups. This talks about nostalgia. This was probably, it could be, I'm not for sure. Yes, it could be, because the Lover's in reverse. Even though the Lovers are in reverse and we have the 6 of Cups, this was probably a soulmate connection. Very strong relationship. So let's get one more card for justice with the 6 of Cups. Yeah, somebody's been, somebody's studying something. Watching, learning, gathering intel. And then for the 9 of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Swords. So I'm guessing, I'm not sure who broke off what, but it looks like the Queen of Swords, which could be you, Aquarius. You're the one that broke this off. It could have been a mutual thing, or it could have just fell apart, basically. But with the Queen of Swords here, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, this is how your person feels. They feel like you're the one that did it, Aquarius. You cut them off. You broke the relationship. And it could be that way. One more card. It was a burden for your person anyway. It was heavy. I'm guessing you two weren't together. It sounds like you're apart. I don't see communications here. I feel like it was a mutual agreement. But somebody had high hopes. Or Aquarius, you are known for being a dreamer. Let's clarify this Four of Wands, because this can also be a celebration. Could be, most tarot readers call it the wedding card, because it's where two people get married underneath a trellis. Let's get 2 cards for the Four of Wands, please. You know, this could be somebody just thinking about the past. That's what this is with the Six of Cups. Just thinking about the past. I'm betting you guys had fun, like you let your little inner child out and run. Be free. Oh, the Ace of Swords. So this is somebody speaking the truth. Gaining clarity and freedom. And the Lovers again. The same as up here underneath those. That was a strong connection. Okay, let's go ahead and do a 4-card potential outcome and see what we get. Now this Four of Pentacles also talks about blocking your heart and your heart chakra and your crown chakra. It's like, you know, not interested in anything. Just leave me alone, people. That's kind of what it looks like. Alright, let's see what the first line is. What? The Two of Cups. You guys were this was a soulmate connection for sure. This card with the 6 is a soulmate connection. Two people that were similar. They saw each other. They saw each other in each other's eyes. I've heard a tarot card reader say. I thought that was really sweet. They just get each other. They know each other. They feel comfortable around each other. We just don't know why it broke up, do we? And then let's do the next line. Well, there's going to be some communications, which doesn't surprise me because this person here is gathering intel. And Aquarius, you're supposed to be on a timeout and resting. There'll be some communications, which would be good. And then this bottom line here. Manifesting. Someone's manifesting. Be careful about manifesting. Be sure that that's what you want if you're manifesting. And then also, remember, you can't manifest someone in your life. When you're using the manifestation card, you cannot literally pray or verbally say somebody's name that you want back in your life. Let's say, for instance, one or the other here is wanting the other one back, for instance. You cannot pray, you cannot manifest and say, I want, let's say the person's name was Joey. Someone's manifesting and they want Joey, please send joy back into my life. Joey, not Joy. So it's that kind of energy. You cannot put a name, you cannot label it. All you can do is send me, the best thing to say would be to say, send me my soulmate. Now, if you're looking for a soulmate, there's many soulmates for each of us. Each of us have a soul family, there's soul sisters, soul brothers. I mean, I feel it in my family. There's just some of us that just link and click and just feel like a part of each other. And then the last card is confusion. Or it could be options. Somebody might have options now. Could be both. Looking for options. But remember, this Seven of Cups talks about, I know I repeat this all the time, but those cups are not worthy of something that's going to last for a long time. They're not substantial. It's like one of those come and go kind of things. And on the bottom of the clarifying deck, we have the Eight of Swords. Somebody's feeling stuck. Could be both. Could be both. Okay, we'll get one of the Lover's Oracles, since this was a love reading, even though it's not a positive, really, but it's not bad. I don't see any Five of Swords or Five of Wands or any of that negative stuff. So it's okay. I think it feels good for them too. I don't feel any negative energy here. So the card that is here is, wow, this is a long one. This is the card. It's all the seasons: summer, winter, spring, and fall. And on the back of it, it says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. So go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. Now that sounds interesting. It sounds like there's a possibility for a connection. I'm going to read it one more time because this is a really long one. I'll let you guys stop the feed and read it if you want. It says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles, which we know that. They move all the time, just like the clouds. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Your partner has the Nine of Swords. That's stress. And you're sick. So, whatever. Okay, so keep going. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. So go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. Oh, that sounds sweet. Very sweet. I don't know if it's promising, so don't stick to it, but it could just mean that, you know, things will get brighter and better, perhaps, for each of these two people. All right, that's what I have for you today, Aquarius. I will see you next week, and until then, namaste.